Grand day, amazing souls. How are you feeling? So, today has been quite strange, but yesterday was really different. Anyway, so I'm on the phone trying to make an appointment for my daughter because something is going on with her. And I get a knock at the door. It's my neighbor, one of my neighbors, and she's like, "Do you need to go to the store?" And because she gets upset that I not upset, but she don't understand why I don't knock on her door and ask her for a ride to the store. Cause this it's it's like this a hobby desert here, right? So I said, sure. Goes and get the things that I need. And as we're leaving the last store on our way back, she says something. And my spirit said, did you hear that? And she's the type where she just mumbles, but I caught what she said. And Spirit said, be mindful of people stepping into your shoes, literally. So, this transmission is about individual, like sharing clothes, sharing shoes, sharing jewelry, sharing makeup, all of that. Now, if you look at it like this, that everything is energy, frequency, and vibration, you'll understand that you're absorbing the energy from a person that has stepped in your shoes or the shoes you stepped in. And it took me back to something that happened not too long ago with someone that I'm detaching from. This particular individual stepped into my daughter's slippers. And I feel like this individual have ulterior motives, right? And I'm not saying that that was her motive to absorb my daughter's energy or my energy or to slip into what you call it, like destiny swap. I'm not going to say that because I don't know for sure. However, the thing that I do know is that I'm very watchful and mindful of that particular energy. And this is the reason why I'm doing this video. We have to be more aware of what and who we're engaging with. Because a lot of the times we can see on the outer, but we don't always see on the inner. And we can't, we're not able to discern at that present. Because I'm not saying at a later date you cannot, but at that present, sometimes we're not able to discern. So this transmission is to bring to your awareness to be very aware about what you're engaging with, right? Because everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. I know there's a lady that want me to do her hair, and she's asked me twice before, and I made up in my mind, I'm one of those three strikes and you're out type of individuals. If you ask me to do you a service and you don't show up for that service, guess what? I done gave you two chances. How many do you think I should allow you? So this is the last chance that I will do this individual's hair. That, you know what I'm saying? And even with doing people's hair, you have being mind, and this is something that the universe is really training me on. Being mindful of the energy that I'm engaging with. Just because she's paying me, what is she getting in return? Yeah, she's getting her hair in return, hair done in return, but sometimes that's not all that they're exchanging. Some individuals are good and aware of what's going on, right? And you may have the faintest of ideas of what is going on, but they're very aware. And sometimes it's not always intentional. Sometimes it's subconsciously that people do things. It's so hot, this bug is trying to get out of this daggone cement. That's crazy. Sometimes it's not intentional. Sometimes it's subconscious where people, that's what they come here for, to be able to take other people's energy, right? And I've noticed this after talking to certain people, after being around certain people. I'm like this side eye. And I'm paying attention to every emotion and every feeling after dealing with individuals now. How do I feel? What stirred up inside of me when I engaged with this particular individual, right? And this is, ooh, this heat is something, y'all. And this is the things that we must be aware of and be mindful of. So mind your energy, not your business, your energy. Mind it, because no one else will. If you haven't heard this today, I love you. I love me. I love us. I love we. Peace. Have an amazing rest of your day.